What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We are your hosts, the Distorted Theorists, and we are here today to react to, well, two trailers.
Two trailers.
For Squid Game 3, we are reacting to the official and final trailer.
That's it. All in one supercut.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I was on vacation, but carry on.
I know, but we might have some repetition in this. But before we get into that,
as always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and let us know in the comments, are you excited for Squid Game Season 3? Now, Peter, I know you are the Squid Game person more than me, but you're ready. You're the guru, if you will, of the channel here. What are we excited for? What are we looking for in this new season?
Well, we do know that our main character is being put back into the game, and he's being forced to redo new games with everyone that was that went against that were bad, basically. And so now,
did he think he was free, and then now he's like, oh.
Yeah, they thought they had the revolution and everything like that, and everything that was going to get out. So now everyone's going to die again in some way, shape, or form. Or are they?
And I do know that you were pretty excited in our last trailer reaction for a baby cry that was subtly placed at the end of that. Can you shed some exposition for me on that before I may see
one of the characters in Squid Game Season 2, she was pregnant, and I can't remember if her water broke near the end of the season or anything like that.
That's the way to do it.
But that now there's a child involved. So how is this going to work? Will she get a pass? Will the baby have to compete? Will the baby get a number? Will the baby have to vote?
Well, you know what? There's only one way to find out, and that is to get into the official trailer and final trailer for Squid Game Season 3 right now.
Oh, this looks like a new version of the red light, green light.
But like shorter?
Are there two of them?
How did they manage to continue to make this so eerie?
It is sadistic, man. Oh, see, like this looks super.
Oh, so jump rope
What?
on a.
I'm playing the game.
이제 여기서 제발 그만해 주세요.
But there's so many good characters in Season 2.
But you even said there's like, the main characters could be toast in this.
내가 도와줄게.
She's the menace.
Was that a pit of balls, like a ball pit?
Well, it's also a big drop, too. Ooh, so we get the inner sanctum again. Oh, he's...
Oh, what's that X mean?
I wonder if that's the end. Because that was kind of how Season 1 ended. They had a little suit on.
Like when they made the finals.
Final game, when he played the marble game or whatever it was.
But would they... Well, let's see what this next one got for us.
That wasn't dubbed, which is
이렇게 된 게 다 자기 탓이라고 생각하시는 거예요.
I really don't want her to die.
You said they might have to fight each other, perhaps.
No.
아무리 생각해도
Like, there's so many good characters. And it sucks because you get to know them.
세상이 참 불공평해요.
The classic.
Well, that was from the first season.
Yeah.
And that's what he's talking about, I think, is the memorable people from Season 1. Yeah.
Maybe, but it seems like this trailer's making you really fall in love with all the characters that you remember.
The end game, that was the end of Season 1.
이건 그냥 게임이 아닙니다. 죽습니다.
못된 놈들은 나쁜 짓을 해놓고도 남 탓하면서 남 편히 사는데
How they do the games
착한
is so
사람들은 뭐가
interesting.
조금만 잘못되어도
I always love how they take children's game and put a twist on it. Yeah.
선생님이 여기 우리를 구하러 오셨다는 것 저는 지금도 믿어요.
Oh, is that like one of the henchmen like turning on?
Well, we do know one or two of the henchmen from Season 2.
456번 그분이 부르셔.
That's the game.
That's Squid Game.
게임을 멈추라는 거야.
Oh, that was from the first season.
And that's only a week away.
Yeah, now. Squid Game.
You're ready to play? Ready to watch?
So I don't know what the release schedule of this is going to be. If it's going to be all going at once, or if they're going to do it in the parts. Like
Netflix loves to change it up.
Yeah. It's honestly nice to see these bigger shows that are hits for Netflix, because they do get this phenomenon. Like we know, like Stranger Things was obviously the first big one for Netflix. Yeah. And then we've had Squid Game, and we've had Love, Death, and Robots, which the newest season wasn't so
Black
hot.
Mirror, which I'm a fan of.
Yeah.
It's just cool to see that, like, Netflix, I guess, started out as this, like you said, this movie streaming service, and then they started to come in their own.
Rent DVDs.
Yeah.
Click it, and then they send the DVD to your shows.
Right. So I mean, like, to see where it started to actually, it feels like somewhat Netflix is giving back to the movie lovers or the show lovers. They provide bingeable content. I mean, at the end of the day, like you said, you don't know if this is.
Speaking of that, Netflix, if you're watching this, I know you're filming just up the road. So
yeah, your boys here in Newfoundland would love to get a piece of the Josh Hartnett mystery film
feature.
I mean, if you are watching this, Netflix, you let us know. I'll tag you, all right? But it just goes to show the testament of where Netflix is really headed. Like, they are putting out some great content and bingeable content, like I said, which seems to be the norm now.
That was people, another one too.
Yep. But people love to sit down now and just watch shows straight through. I mean, the episodic days are kind of over, like television.
But then that's what Disney Plus, they like with Andor, you had 3 releasing at one time. With Ahsoka, you were getting a new one every week.
Little binges almost.
Yeah,
but back to Squid Game. We've seen the 2 trailers now, especially someone who's followed it from the beginning.
Lost.
Are you excited though?
Yes.
Like, did these trailers oomph you any? Like, what are we looking forward to?
I'm looking forward to an end. This has been touted that this is the Squid Game season 3 is it.
Let it be. Let it be.
If it is what it is, I'm hoping that not in 10 years we're like, oh, we're going to start the games. Like, you're like, no. If whatever this is. Whether Jun comes out on top or dies, and that's it, and the games continue, or they stop, it is what it is. Where I want,
and it's funny because as much as I have not watched the entire seasons of this, I can almost see and respect that if the main characters were to die and that was the end, and maybe the person putting off the game still chuckled away and faded into the shadow,
maybe they kill each other
or whatever. I think that'd be acceptable. I don't know. Like, maybe the hardcore fans were like, no, we need him to win, put the game. Maybe he takes over the games. I don't know.
And they've done this show did really well for the first season and part of the second season was that it gave stakes for a lot of the people that are in the show. So, like, as much as there's people who you see for like 2 seconds and like, oh, okay, well, they're gonna get off, but then you're like, oh, well, this is his daughter, and then this guy was a prominent businessman, fell down, or whatever it was.
Yeah. But it's funny also that you always throw it over to me because I'm a big Saw fan. But I feel like there is somewhat correlation here because it is about a guy who captures people, puts them in a predicament that they must choose what they do, and some other lives are lost because they made X decision versus the Y decision. So it may not be as gory and in your face, horror,
but
right?
Every action has a consequence.
That's right. And I mean, so as much as I'm a Saw fan, I can respect the Squid Game side of things. That is a very similar parallel type storyline. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us for our Squid Game Season 3 official and final trailer reactions. As always, if you want to support the channel, we do appreciate it if you would just take 1 second to hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, let us know in the comments below, how do you want Squid Game to end? And with that, I am the real Jussy.
I'm Peter Parkour, and like we always say around here,
keep it real.